Okay, I'm live.
Alive.
I'm alive.
Still alive.
Still alive. I'm staying alive. Right now, first of all, very excited. We've got $2,585 and I believe 64 cents raised, which I am super, super duper excited about. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you who have donated for everything. I really appreciate it. The donations are coming in, and it's so humbling to me because so many are from people I don't know. I do not know them. I don't even recognize their names. I mean, a lot of you guys are hidden behind screen names. So I have a suspicion it's you guys. So thank you very much. That's amazing. We are over a quarter of the way there now. So that is awesome. I currently have 78,557 steps. And so, earlier I was like, woo, this is not so bad. Now I'm thinking, it's a challenge. I mean, I am doing the things that some of you recommended, like the no salt and the salt. And I'm trying to drink plenty of water and all that stuff. But all of my lower extremities are pretty not numb, because I can feel some pain there, but I'm hanging in there, and we are, we're getting there one step at a time. I'm taking the 100,000 steps one step at a time. I'm trying not to think about how many I have left. I'm just thinking about how many I've got so far, and I'm proud of the 78,655 steps that I've got so far. And so we are excited that the money is coming in. Mr. Beebe, the link, it should be in the description. Let me know if you don't see it there. I put it in there, but I just want to make sure that YouTube, it set it up right and all that stuff. So, and in my current state, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Let's put it that way. So, but yeah, this is okay. So my husband just pasted from our Coffee channel the link to donate, Mr. Beebe. So, and if you donate, thank you so much, Mr. Beebe. Every donation is getting us closer and closer, and it's just, we're baby stepping our way there. I'm so thrilled that so many of you have donated. They're going to get that well. The kids there, the orphans and the widows, they're taking care of each other. Basically, they come together and they're healing in that environment. And but they're having to walk 6 miles every day to go get water that's dirty, and that's a dangerous trek. Human trafficking puts them at risk for that, because these kids are having to walk to get there. Now, the pastor, David Usangawa, he does sometimes take his motorbike, but he can't afford to do that. I mean, they just don't have that kind of money. So anyway, it's raining here. That's why I'm walking under the shelter. Also, my feet are bare. I don't know if you can see my feet, but I ditched the shoes just now because my feet were, I don't know that they're swollen. I don't know, I kind of have caveman feet. I always say that, but yeah, so we are just trucking right along. I didn't want to walk out in the rain because, for one, I've got this device that I'm trying to keep everybody updated on, and then also I don't want to chafe and all that stuff. So while we're here, if you guys have any questions about intermittent fasting or about walking, how many miles? 78,901 steps. That's 34 miles. I just rolled over to 34 miles, and that's pretty crazy to me. That's like, I'm glad I chose to do this this challenge, because it got me way out of my comfort zone, and that's good to do occasionally. I like to kind of stay in my bubble as far as just staying on plan. I don't mess with my plan. You guys know that I do intermittent fasting 6 days a week, cheat day on Sunday, walk 6 miles every day. I mean, that's just day in, day out. I really haven't messed with it since January 2016, except for when I was in maintenance mode. I was just, experimenting. But now this is like a big challenge because it's just so much different, right? It's trying to fundraise, which I've never attempted before, but I have an appreciation now. It taught me a lot. Like, for example, I used to think, oh, a $10 donation, that won't really help, so I'm not even going to bother because I just kind of felt like that's not enough. Like, I'm not going to do it. But I can tell you right now, that's what gets the job done. When everybody is pitching in $10 here, $10 there, that's when wells get dug. That is when things actually happen. Just everyday people coming together and pitching in. So, and then also the importance of sharing is, so if you would like to donate, please do so using that donation link in the description. And if you could also additionally, and if you can't donate, either way, please share the donation page. Go there. It's got easy share buttons. You can just click share on Facebook and share it on Facebook. That helps so much. You guys have no idea the ripple effect that is created. I mean, the people that are donating, I don't know who they are. I mean, and I'm betting it's you guys and your guys' friends. Like, I mean, some of my family has donated, and I mean, I'm on my Facebook page, really probably annoying everyone, but so thank you. So 34 miles, right? 34.1 miles now. And let's see. And Sterling, thank you so much for saying I'm doing great. I am, I don't know if you heard, but I am currently barefoot right now. Can you guys see my feet? Currently walking barefoot. And because my feet were just finally just hurting too much, like to really, I don't know. And this video is actually really helping me. So thank you guys for hanging out with me because it's a mental thing now. I get that. Like, I've heard people say marathons are mainly a mental game, and I can see that. It's like, I know physically I can keep walking, but you can get inside your own head a little bit too much. So thank you guys for joining me and for encouraging me. It really does help, and this is helping me get the steps in that I need. So hi Zen Properties. Okay, so how many other people are doing it? Well, that was such oversight on my part, Mr. BB. I've never done a fundraiser. I didn't know what I was doing. I should have. On that video I made, I had this idea like later on today. I should have said, if you would like to walk, I know not everybody can walk 100,000 steps because that's like an all-day commitment, but, if you could walk 6 miles like the orphans and widows of Jezza are having to walk, then, why don't you say you're going to walk, spread the word to your family and friends, use that hashtag. That probably would have helped. But I'll know for next time. Yeah, if anybody does want to join in, please certainly do. That would be amazing. If you want to say, I'm going to also walk 6 miles, and then, you could share it on Instagram, hashtag 100,000 steps for Jezza. That would be great. So let's see. Sterling, you're walking with me. You're not going to hit 100,000, but you have 25,063 so far. So thank you. That is awesome. I am so honored that you would walk with me. Thank you. Walking when fasting feels amazing. Melissa, it did for the first, I would say, about 70,000 steps. And then I don't know. And I'm really trying. I am fasted. I mean, I had the last meal I ate was at 6:30 last night, and then I've just had 2 cups of coffee today, or 2 mugfuls of coffee rather, and so yeah. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, normally I love to walk while just fasted. It's it's usually pretty neat, but nowadays it's I was wondering, would it help to really eat right now. Like would that give me more energy right now? I don't know. But I kind of think it wouldn't, because I kind of think about how, like if you're ever really tired and your legs are really sore, if you eat something, your legs are still sore, right? So I'm going to stick with the not eating thing. I'm afraid I'll just pass out from just sheer, like exhaustion probably at this point, because I get sleepy sometimes, like if I've been fasting and then, eat a meal, sometimes I get sleepy. So Mr. BB, you're on a stair climbing machine on your 68th floor. Wow, that is awesome, Mr. BB. Thank you for sharing that. Let's see, Sonia, thanks for the emojis. That's awesome. I'm walking here under the shelter at Heartland Park. I think I've forgotten the name of the park, but anyway. Oh, you're sitting on your butt at work. Are you trying to make me jealous right now? Because that sounds wonderful. I hope you're enjoying every second of it. No, I'm happy to be doing this, but it is certainly harder than I thought it would be. Actually, I kind of thought certainly the first, so like I said, I think at about 70,000, that's when I really got tired. But up until that point, I was really not, like I was fine. I was like, all right, a little bit of back pain, I don't even know what it is. It's like lower, kind of like where your legs kind of hit your back. You know what I'm talking about? Like right there. It really actually reminds me of when I was overweight, when I first started walking. Those kinds of, like, I remember now, like how it felt. So this has actually been good, because it helps me to remember. Here's what it's like, like when you're a lot heavier, it's a lot harder to walk shorter distances. So, Sonia, do I stretch? So I have been taking some breaks here and there. I try to wait until 10,000 steps have passed before I sit down, but I've been laying down, like laying out, trying to stretch out that way, trying to stretch my back a bit, trying to stretch my legs a little bit. But yeah, so far so good, I guess, But anyway, hi, do you need something? This is my husband. If anybody has never met him before, that's JR. I don't know if you could see his face. I think it kind of...
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, his beautiful face. How many hours in? Okay, that said, I say it's 1:57 right now. You're trying to make me do math.
13 plus.
13 plus hours. Is that right?
Yeah, you started just after midnight.
Yeah, I started just after midnight, and right now it's whatever time we just said. I can't even remember. Almost 2 o'clock. So yeah, so that's did you say 14 hours?
Almost 14.
Yeah, almost 14 hours. So hello, husband of what? Do you mean of how many years? Because we've been married 14 years, 14 and a half years. Yeah, so he's awesome and amazing. He's watching our 3 children. I don't know, can you see all those little kids back there? Well, there's some kids here that are not mine, but the 3 right there, can you see them? I don't know. I can't tell. It's kind of dark right there, but anyway, let's see. Yeah, Mr. BB. So right now I'm just going in circles because it started raining, and oh, it's lightning. Oh, it's lightning now. So and I'm barefoot, so that's an interesting thing. Perhaps we should go get in the car. So so I think he's going to wrangle them, and we'll probably go get in the car. And then that means I'll have to put my phone away because it is raining. But yeah, for right now, I'm just going in circles. I guess I'm going to have to go to a mall somewhere, maybe.
It's almost past.
It's almost past.
Depends on how much longer you can go in circles.
Oh, I can keep going in circles. This is like house walking. This is what I did for years before I went outside and walked. So, step count, Sterling McCord. Okay, it is 79,945 right now. So close to 80,000. So close. I'm like I'm at a crossroads here, you guys, and maybe you guys could just vote on it for me. Do you think I should just keep walking and not sit down, or do you think it's better to sit down? Does anybody out there basically have any kind of experience in this kind of stuff, like long distances? Is it better to sit down, rest, take a beat, or is it better to just keep going? The last, like when I started sitting, I don't know, like the last time I really sat down and rested, like when I got back up, I was like, oh, I feel really, really, really sore. So, but I did take some of that new salt. And anybody on here who's talking or who knows about the no salt, what was it called? New salt?
No salt.
No salt.
Salt.
Sodium-free salt, so it's potassium. If anybody has experience with that and fasting, then if you have experience with that, let me know, like, how much do you use? Like, I've just been like sprinkling, like, I don't know, a quarter teaspoon and just licking it off my hand and drinking it with some water. It kind of, I mean, actually the taste isn't horrible. I was prepared for much worse. So yeah, that said, yeah, I find it hard to get going again after resting. Yeah, okay. But you guys, 80,000, okay, so I did roll over to 80,062 steps, which means I earned another Fitbit badge, I'm sure. So, I've got my what do you call him, 6-year-old. He was asking me what the password was, and he got out of the way because I don't know if I could have stopped. My brakes probably aren't working too good. Let's see, poor man Margarita. Okay, quarter teaspoon. And Melissa, should I just keep doing that until my body stops hurting her? Oh, what should I do? Okay. Let's see. Thank you guys again so much for your donations. I appreciate it so much. We are over 25% of the way there. $2,500. Let's see. Oh, $2,703.57. Look at that, you guys. There we go. And it's backwards. You can't read that, but that is exciting. We are 27% of the way now. So thank you. And thank you for sharing the donation page. Go in there, clicking, share on Facebook. It means the world. You can also follow me on Instagram. And I'm at Kayla M. Cox. I've been posting on there updates and stuff. If you use that and you want to, use the hashtag and share the story that way. And any place, any people, if you know somebody that's like, oh, they have, they really love helping, with clean water solutions, because it helps end human trafficking, really, because these kids, they have to go get the water, right? It's essential to life, but they have to go a lot of times when they're unattended, and so it puts them at risk. So I want to get this well dug. I want to get the money raised by tonight at midnight, and so thank you guys so much. I don't want them to have to wait another day, on the funds. So, and Kinship United has dug wells before. If you want to go to kinshipunited.org and go and search Lodwar, Lodwar, they dig wells for kinships. They do this, and no money goes to administrative costs. You're not paying some CEO's salary, because all of their administrative costs are specifically taken care of by donors who direct their funds to go to administrative costs. So it's a fantastic charity. I've been donating to them for years now. It's my favorite charity. I love them to death. They're a small but wiry organization. They get stuff done, and it's really motivating. So thank you guys so much for donating. Oh, I've been missing the chat. Okay. Christina from Utah, you were absolutely amazing. Oh, thank you. I should be very proud of myself for all your accomplishments. Well, I hope that this will encourage you guys to occasionally step out of your comfort zone. I'm all about sustainability, find the easy thing and do it over time, and that's the key for long-term weight loss success, I think. The thing that you can stick with for the rest of your life. But occasionally trying something really hard. This is really hard. I'm glad I'm doing it, but it's a challenge. And so, but I'm very happy that I'm doing it. And the fundraising, again, talk about outside my comfort zone. Woo, boy, howdy. But it's been good for me too. It has made me face fears and just say, okay, well, I'm just going to try my very, very, very hardest and do it. So, and like setting personal bests with anything, I think that was something that helped me in 2016 to keep, losing weight. It was a thing I could control. You can't control the scale, but you can set step goals and stuff. And you've got a lot of control over that. Okay. Mr. Beebe, when I stair climb multiple buildings, I rest about 3 minutes between buildings. Yeah, so, yeah. And do you find, Mr. Beebe, that you, like, I guess I would suppose that is what works best for you, right? So maybe I should take a rest. I don't know. Right now I'm feeling pretty good because I'm on here. You guys are distracting me. Thank you so much. I owe you a debt. Okay, let's see. Sharon G. If I sit down, I stiffen up. Yeah, you're a lot younger than I am. This may not be so for you. Well, that's true. I'm thinking for now I'll stay. Let's see. You're 80% completed on your steps. You're so inspiring. Walking for a wonderful cause. I do feel like it is a wonderful cause. It is there. $10 for us, that buys a hamburger and a Coke maybe at McDonald's, or maybe 2 hamburgers and a Coke and fries and stuff. But this changes their. This is like fresh water for them, where they don't have to walk 6 miles to get it. So it will change their lives. So thank you for changing their lives and the world. Hey Barbara, thanks for joining us. Thanks for being proud of me. Okay, Caitlin, I am also walking with you, not going to reach 100,000, but you're inspiring me to get more steps in. Oh, good. Definitely not easy carrying my squirming 4-month-old. Oh, man, you are a trooper. You've got a 4-month-old? That is amazing. Thank you so much, Caitlin, for that show of solidarity. I really do appreciate it so much. It's just, it means a whole lot. It really does. And when you guys share the donation page, it totally makes a difference. Okay, because I was on this Facebook Live earlier, right on here, and that's when the needle moved. Before that, it just wasn't moving, and then people were sharing it, and then the needle moved. So I'm so thrilled that we're over 27% of the way there. We're getting there one baby step at a time, one donation at a time. It's just one right after the other, and I'm so happy. Barbara, you're on the treadmill now. I wonder how many steps you've done. But I wonder, Barbara, are you and I in a challenge on Fitbit right now? I don't know, but I'm going to win it. If it counts today's steps, I'm totally going to win it. But, oh man. So, I should stop looking at my Fitbit. Y'all, when I was first getting steps in, I would check my Fitbit after every 2 minutes, how many do I have now? How many do I have now? And now I pretty much know. It's kind of a weird thing. You can, I guess, because when you do it every day and you kind of know how long it takes, I guess your brain kind of does the math automatically. I don't know how, it's like magic or something. But anyway, the point is, I need to stop checking my Fitbit because I'm going back to my old habits of checking it. So it's better to not check it, I think. Barbara, Jeremy is my friend, and he texted me and asked, how on earth had you had that many? And you told him about the fundraiser. Thank you so much. That makes such a huge difference when people are telling people, specific people too. That is that knocks it out of the park. So thank you so much. I will win. I am hopeful that I will win. I've got at this point, 80,000. So 20. So that's 20. No, now I'm doing the wrong math. Once I get to, I'm just going to do the math from 81,000. That'll be 19,000 steps. Is that right? Hey, that's not so bad. See, what a difference that makes, right? When it's just under 20,000, that makes a huge difference to me, because it's hey, I do 14,000 every day, so that I can do, right? Can't think about can't think about the bigger numbers. It's a head game. I'm learning that. Before, I thought, I really didn't think, I mean, I thought, marathons, I figured that's really, really tough because people are running. And to me, running is very hard, but walking is very easy. But this has definitely been like it's a mind over matter thing, right? I gotta just keep my head in the game, keep my head down. So, on that thought, if anybody has questions, please ask me. Ask me about anything. I don't even care at this point. Like, get my mind off these steps, basically, if you don't mind. I would be so appreciative. We can talk about anything, my childhood, anything. Thank you, Caitlin. I appreciate your encouragement there. But let's see. I guess I could riff on some stuff if you guys don't have any questions. Let's see. Mindset. Really good book about mindset is Carol Dweck's book, Mindset. That was a game changer for me. Like, Jeremy was making trips around his work just to try to beat me. Good luck, Jeremy. Oh man, I just have to keep going, just one right after the other, right? If you just, and that's a lesson, right? Just focusing on the one step. I can do one more step. I can do one more step, right? And so you don't think about the 19,000. You don't think about even that you've got however, more than 2 hours to go. You think about stepping, just step. Just like I'm trying to focus on the fundraiser, it's like just $1 here, $1 there. That's what's going to get us there. I'm like a poet. Let's see, Susan, you're a warrior queen for a well in Uganda. That's right. I am trying my best to be like, and that. Thank you for saying that, Susan, because that gave me just all of a sudden, like a boost of magical something. I don't know. Like I feel really good all of a sudden. So I'm going to enjoy this. So thank you, Susan. I appreciate that. Let's see. Caitlin, you said, I know you eat until you are content during your one meal. However, on average, about how much is that? I know some say that you should use the one plate rule. Would you say you eat more or around the same? Okay, it does vary by the time of the month for me, okay? Because during my period time, I'm going to be hungrier. I just am. But I've learned to just accept that and not freak out and not be like, oh, why am I suddenly eating so much? I eat. And see, another thing is your plate size. I found that makes a difference because the bigger ones, now I can't think, there's like 11-inch plates. I don't know. I use like 8-inch plate, 9. I can't remember. I did do a video called, which video? There was a video, the meal plan video. There is no meal plan, just so you know. Spoiler alert. But I do talk about the different things, and I think I measured my plate so that you guys could know like how big it was. But I do not limit myself at all. So I found that if I had the bigger plate, like a Fiestaware makes like the big plate and the smaller plate, I use the smaller plate. If I ate off of the bigger plate and I ate to being full, I made myself miserable. Like I just did. Like it was too much food that my brain couldn't really process that I had eaten that much food or something. So I always use the smaller plate, and but I might fill that up like a couple times or 3. I mean, really, I will sit there and eat however many portions I want until I am full because activities level vary, and like what did you eat the night before? That might affect your appetite too. So let's see. So hopefully that helps. So I would say most of the time I'm eating 2 platefuls. I think my husband would agree with me. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. Thank you, Susan. I really appreciate all of your support. I don't know how to say that. How to say everyone? How about that? Everyone's support. All of y'all's. That's probably too southern for most of y'all, but thank you for all your support. I appreciate it. It is crucial, just like every single donation. is so crucial. So many lessons I've learned with weight loss, like just so much about the small steps you take over time. That's what adds up to be the big stuff. It's not that one day that you like just ate way too much that's going to make you overweight. It's those daily habits that will get you there, and it's daily habits that will get you right back out of there. Like, it's just doing it day in, day out, and just being in it for the long haul, I guess. But okay, well, you guys are awesome, but I don't know. My husband left. Oh, right. He said he was going to go charge the phone. And I'm still walking down here in circles in my bare feet. So, let's see. It is, let me check. I think it might still be sprinkling. It looks like it's almost done though. Yeah, I can still see a couple more sprinkles. So, Susan, you asked where I am. I am in Omaha, Nebraska, which is, well, you know where Omaha is. That's where Warren Buffett lives. So, it's just across the Missouri River from Council Bluffs, Iowa, which is a very cool town. We're staying over there. We ended up having to stay at a casino parking lot. It is Labor Day weekend. In case y'all didn't know, we are full-time RVers. We had no clue it was Labor Day weekend. Like, I think because we were we were focused on the fundraiser and everything, and so we drove from Hannibal to here, the whatever day that was. And there was like no availability at any of the campgrounds. The Missouri River has flooded. So it's just, challenges. So we did stay at a Walmart parking lot one night because some will let you boondock in their parking lot, which is really nice of them. We appreciate it. Then we found vacancy at a casino parking lot. They have like an RV, like hookups and stuff. So it's not the most ideal option, but it actually worked out really well because when I woke up at midnight today, when I woke up at midnight today, I was able to start getting these steps in. So if I had my plan was to wake up at 4 a.m., which I thought that if I was able to at 4, go start my steps, then by 8 I would be done, which might have been actually pretty aggressive now that I look back on that, because I think it's still going to take me, well, I'm not even going to look at I don't know what time it is, but I'm thinking it'll probably be 5 or so, but so it won't be dark, but still it gives me some extra cushioning time just in case I completely fall apart. I don't know what the next steps are going to bring, but okay, let's see. Barbara, I love that you eat real portions. Thank you, Barbara. I know some people probably think, oh gosh, why do you eat that much? But I'm like, I'm going to be honest with people. When I did that the meal plan video, I was so hesitant to put that out because I just felt like I was going to get a lot of blowback. Like, oh, they're going to nitpick my diet, and I don't look at it as a diet. I look at it as this is how I'm eating. And I'm just letting you see, this is what I'm eating, this is what I'm doing as far as losing weight, and this is how I feel. So, let's see. Michelle, hey Kayla, lost you in the last live feed, but just wanted to say you're doing amazing. I donated earlier this morning, I hope it helps. Michelle, it totally helps. Thank you so much. Every single donation is getting us closer to our goal. The last I checked, it was, what was the number, you guys? 27. I think 2,700 and some odd cents. So $2,700 and some odd cents, we'll say. And that's just amazing to me. I mean, I wish I could write a check for $10,000 and just say, go dig a well. I can't do that. Financially, we're just not in that place. So this has been a good thing for me because I tend to be kind of because I'm an introvert, just kind of keep to myself, and I'm very stubborn and independent and all that stuff too. So to ask for people's help is, this has been a challenge to do that. So anyway, so thank you, Michelle. Your help is crucial. So thank you so much. Darlene, hey Darlene. Oh, how many steps? 81,788. So I'm getting there. I was telling everybody, I don't know if you just joined us, but like around 70,000 is when I really started to feel this. Like before I was like, da-da-da, you know, oh, I feel great. I don't, you know, I wasn't really feeling bad at all. But man, just, you know, so basically right before I got on here, I was in the weeds, you guys. I was like, have you ever been a waiter or a waitress? Like when you get in the weeds, like your head, you're just like not in the game. Your head's not in the game. You're feeling overwhelmed. But getting on here and being with you guys and you're cheering me on, I appreciate it. And it's really, really encouraging. And Barbara, you said I'm going to sleep good tonight. I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. And you know what's really funny? Well, I had considered planning on moving on from Omaha tomorrow. Like we were going to go up and see some other stuff up further in Nebraska, Ash Falls. But I mean, because at the time I thought I read some stuff and people were like, oh, you know, the days following the 100,000 step days, it's like not, you know, a lot of people said they felt really great, a lot of clarity even and stuff like that. But I can tell you, I'm at a point now where I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to move. like once I lay down, oh man, and I bet I'm gonna be cramping. Let's see, at this point, it's 35.3 miles. So it's it is something. Oh, Darlene, you said I'm in the home stretch. That's right, I am in the home stretch. I'm in the home stretch. I just gotta keep moving. I'm even gonna pick up my pace because you said that. Okay, turtle girl. You might need an extra cup of joe today. Yes, I do. And it is, what time did we say it was? 2:21. This is past my coffee time. It's been past coffee time. I need some. Man, this would have been a great day to have like 4 cups of coffee, but totally didn't. Well, we have 3 children, so Jay's trying to coordinate with them, or not coordinate with them, but trying to wrangle them and keep them fed and satisfied, and they're homeschooling. You know, we're homeschoolers, so they're doing their work. So he's got his hands full, basically. They're a handful all by themselves. So I haven't had my coffee, but it'll get me through. I'm sure coffee will just come in and be clutch, right? So, all right. Let's see. Barbara, have you eaten today? I might nag you to eat. I have not eaten. Oh, I know. See, and I didn't tell anybody either that I'm doing it fasted, because I'm not doing it fasted. Like, that's not my goal, is to do it fasted. It's really an experiment. I thought, gosh, how often am I going to do 100,000 steps? Because people ask me, like, well, I feel like I need something before, whatever, before I walk or whatever. And I mean, and I'm always like, well, whatever you want to do. But now when people ask me, do you ever walk fasted? I'll be like, well, I'd love to be able to say, well, yeah, I walked however many miles fasted. But yeah, I mean, right now, I'm feeling good. I'm not feeling lightheaded. I appear to be fine. So I don't know. I'm going to take it as it comes. You told Jeremy you might have a better chance of beating you tomorrow. Yeah, somebody on here, I think on this session, asked, are you going to do your 6 miles tomorrow? I might just, for the first time in a long time, take the day off tomorrow. I don't know. I mean, if at all possible, I will try my best. And probably that would be the best thing to do, right? Because probably that would work the soreness, the inevitable soreness that I'm going to feel tomorrow. But let's see. Michelle, almost there, sending you all my energy and encouragement. Thank you, Michelle. I can feel it. I can feel it. Frequent fasting helps with recovery. You might feel amazing the next day. That said, that was something Not to mention 10 pounds lighter. You know, you guys, I weighed 139.6 this morning. That was the first time I've been in the 130s this entire journey. I mean, like back when I was younger, I was in the 130s. But so it was a great way to start the day. It was like a little bit of encouragement, like you got this, you know, a little bit more to just boost me. Let's see, my 9-year-old daughter said, how dare she say we are a handful right in front of us. Well, kids, you're being a handful. Okay, he needs a high five too. We homeschool 2 teens, and some days it's a handful even when they're being almost on their own. Yeah, it's so funny, right? I've got a 12-year-old. It's like, you know, like why are we still having to do this with you? Like, this is not your first day. How many times do I say that in a day? A lot. But they're very, very good kids. I should brag on them a little bit. They're awesome kids. I love them so much. They are a joy. I love that we're getting to do this full-time RVing lifestyle so we can see America and be together so much. I feel very blessed. Okay. Yeah, Susan, maybe just a mile or 2. Yeah, that's probably more reasonable, right? And yeah, taking care of myself, that will be top priority. Sorry, let me grab some water here. Or maybe I should do this no salt stuff. Is this supposed to be good for you? I don't know. Aside from, I don't know. Do you guys know? Oh, okay. Is it supposed to be better for you than salt? Okay. Just take care of yourself. Your boys are a handful. Yeah. Yeah, boys. Well, I've heard boys are easier when they get older, but I don't know if that's true. Let's see. Leanda +3. I'm so sorry to let late to the game, but what challenges are you earning for it? Okay, so let's see, the challenges. Okay, so Leanda, what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to do 100,000 steps, and I'm doing it also because I'm trying to raise $10,000 for Kinship United so they can dig a well in Jezza for the Jezza Kinship in Uganda. And they take care of widows and orphans, and they bring them together in a kinship home so that they can heal. You know, like they've each lost some very important people in their lives. And so they bring them together. But right now they're having to walk 6 miles every day to get water, and it's not even good looking water. I mean, I've got some pictures on my website, I think, and on my Facebook page and Instagram, but it's you know, it's not an ideal situation. They're having to walk 6 miles to get the water. Sometimes Pastor David Nsangawa, he will take his motorbike with these bottles and try his best to get some water and bring it back, but ultimately it's too cost prohibitive to do that all the time, and they just need clean water. I mean, this water that they're getting isn't good water. It's just, you know, it's they need better, right? They need a well. So that's what I'm trying to do. It takes $10,000. We've raised $2,700, and can somebody look it up? So we can get that actual total. Jay, maybe you could. Oh man, that no salt, leaving a taste. But anyway, so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to raise that by midnight tonight. So if anybody's out there who hasn't donated, please donate. And if you have donated, please also share the donation page with your closest 500 friends or so. But no, just one other person. Just sharing it with one other person, be super grateful. That is where the magic happens, when people share it. Like when it shares and shares and shares, like when you share it with one person and then they share it with another person, and it multiplies out. It's like a pyramid scheme, but for digging wells for orphans and widows. So, and Kinship United is a highly rated organization. I've been donating to them for years. I love them. They do excellent work. They take no money out of your donation for overhead costs. They have donors who specifically take care of administrative costs, and every cent goes exactly where you direct it to. So, let's see. Okay, so let's see. Barb, mine are good, just sometimes a little goofy. Yeah. They are, and that's really the thing, right? And usually they're just being a little too goofy. It's like, all right, I get it, but we need to straighten up a little bit here. Leanne, that's so fantastic. What number are you at now? Okay, yeah, so 2,713 and 82. So only, what is that, 87 more dollars, and we'll be 28% of the way there. Like every percent is just like, that's my next benchmark. It's like, how much do we need to get to that next percent? Caitlin, you had to stop and give your little one a bottle, but that's awesome. We plan homeschool as well. Yeah, I say look into it at least. It's not for everybody. I mean, some people say like, oh, I could never do that. I love it. I love being at home with my kids. I love getting to take some responsibility for it, you know, like, and I mean, I don't mean that other moms and stuff don't take responsibility. They certainly do. But what I mean is I could control it better as far as just, you know, like, when you send your kid to public school, if it's a bad public school, you got no choice, right? I mean, I went to public school, and you know, so I know what it's like. But you know, Ben Franklin said he never let his schooling get in the way of a good education. Oh no, that was Mark Twain. But I probably butchered the quote too. But you'll forgive me, right? I've got, hey, 35.8 miles. That's good, right? Like. That seems like I've really made progress, right? Like I feel like, I can't remember how many I had. I'm gonna pretend like I had 34 miles when I started this thing, but that couldn't be right. Or could it? I don't know. I'm happy about the progress. Okay, so, but Caitlin, yeah, we use the Robinson curriculum. We've loved it. It's self-taught, self-led, so everybody works at their own pace. And my kids have just really, really thrived with it. Okay. Oh, Leander, you're going to donate. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And you're getting your family and friends. You are a rock star. That is awesome. Thank you so much. That makes my heart happy. You're making the world a better place. We are changing the future for these kids. And see, that's the thing. Here's another thing that I think about. Like, okay, if we get fresh water for these kids, that's hours that they get back every day, where then they can learn more and also be kids, and they're going to grow up well educated, and then they're going to change all the problems. You know, they're going to be able to solve those problems that are just systemic. You know, like there are problems in various places. You know, Kinship United works around the world, but you know, the kids are the future. And so being able to kind of change their lives so that they're not having to think about, okay, you know, I got to walk 6 miles to get water today, and then, you know, they're exhausted. So this is changing their lives in a big, big way, and changing the future of Uganda, really. If you really want to think about the long view, you're changing Uganda's future. So thank you. Okay, Barbara, you have to go. Your mother-in-law is coming over. Okay, well, I will keep it up. I'm probably going to get off of here and then go over to my Facebook and update everybody over there since we've made some progress. And I'm just going to keep on walking, you guys. And I'm leaving you at 83,192 steps. Hopefully, the next time I go live, I'll have the 100,000 steps. Maybe. I don't know. I might have to come back here for some more encouragement from you guys. Thank you so much. You guys mean a lot to me. Please remember to share the heck out of it, okay? Just for one day. Like, you know, a lot of times the posts don't, you know, they don't show up in the people's news feed that first time. You know, sometimes people miss it. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do. I just love you guys. Okay. Wish me luck. See you soon.